Welcome back. Let's continue with more art conversations now. From powerful brushstrokes to bold ideas, the Dreamscapes of Change exhibition at the Springs Art Gallery is really showing us just how transformative creativity can be. As part of the uMsizi NoPende Visual Art Project, this annual event really gives a platform to emerging voices from Gauteng and Mpumalanga and puts 50,000 Rand in prize money on the line. And so in its fourth year, the project really invites artists to imagine change through dreams and innovation and also ambition. And so joining us to unpack a little bit more is Contemporary Visual Arts Curator Happy Xaba. But I think this is not the correct interview. Bumi, you're obviously joining us.
It's Happy.
Is it Happy?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Happy, let me just open up the correct interview. Sorry, I'd confirmed the wrong one. Dreamscapes of Change. We're looking at the role of innovation and perhaps what goes into it. Tell us about this edition and the themes on offer, what the artists brought to the table.
Cool, man. So we have a lot of artists this year, and we actually have been running this for 4 years.
4 years,
and we're seeing how actually artists need a platform to actually speak. So we decided to give them the platform to actually talk about this. We usually see dreams as something that is actually happening, when you sleep.
Yeah.
But people are not realizing that dream is just a reality that other people are not seeing. So we're giving artists to show us that reality and how they can impact the change through that reality.
So living the dream whilst you're awake.
Yes.
And then because we were chatting offline as well, the role of art is really coming to the fore. It's even more pronounced, given these changing times, the means to communicate and heal as well. And so if we look at the selection process of all the finalists, tell us a little bit more about what went into that, what made them stand out.
So it was a difficult decision for us because we had plus minus 253, people who actually entered. And then eventually we had to decide, what actually moves us, more. So I think usually we take 20 finalists, but this year we made an exception of 27 because the talent was just too great, so yeah.
So if we look at the mediums that were also explored, what are you witnessing on that front? What's that evolution also speaking to? I mean, with 27 finalists as opposed to 25 from last year, yeah.
Sure. So yeah, with the mediums, we actually, the name uMsizi NoPende usually means, pencil and paint. But we saw that artists, we can't limit that voice for them, we just need to give them a freedom to actually speak. So we have photographers, we have painters, we even have a bit of sculpture, so I think artists that just have that freedom to just use whatever they can.
And the location, the Springs Art Gallery, I mean, what does it then offer for the public who are coming to experience and interact with the works, for the curators, for the artists as well? What's that unique feature as well?
Cool. So we also will be having some live performance. And then we will definitely be giving away the award ceremonies. We'll be rewarding our winners and they'll be getting their money. So yeah, we'll just have that in a beautiful exhibition. 50,000
Rand prize money on the line. There's also People's Choice Award. So obviously that's going to be driven by people knowing about it and then interacting and being aware of it. So what does that selection process entail and how is it going to run? When does it also close then?
I think it closed today.
Okay.
It's closing today.
Okay.
So people will actually, they voted via SMS, voted their favorite artist. And I think the people who voted, it was just amazing. So we had a lot of people that participated in that campaign,
And so you spoke about the mediums, you spoke about the 27 finalists, but if we're looking at the experience that's going to be on offer for people that are going to come and interact, what can they look forward to? What's going to be on offer for them?
Cool. So we're hoping that, when they leave, they actually challenge themselves, to rethink about dreams, how they can impact change, using whatever, whatever they think about, how can they actually, change the society. So we're just trying to inspire people to just revisit their dreams and then how can they use dreams as a catalyst to change.
I'm wondering the ongoing support, the sustainability for the art sector as well for these artists. Where to from here? Is there mentorship? Is there, constant check-ins as well? What's the longer term plan?
Yeah, so our aim is for artists to be actually independent, to be able to make a business out of this. So we usually offer workshops during after the the adjudication stage. So after this, we try to connect with artists and see how they're doing, try to connect them with art galleries, see that their career is actually nourishing. Yeah.
I almost asked you if there was a film favorite that stood out for you, but because it's a competition, that might put you in jeopardy. So let me not do that. Perhaps you can just remind us about where and when it's happening, and really how people can also come out to support and be part of that People's Choice Award announcement as well.
Yes. Cool. Well, so it will be happening in Springs Art Gallery starting today till the 31st of May.
Okay.
Yeah, so people can just check in. They'll be opening from Monday to Friday. So it's only today that we're working on Saturdays.
Okay, and tickets and bookings, etc. What goes into that?
No, the entrance is free. So
amazing.
People can just come in and just enjoy with us.
All right, thank you so much. I'm happy for joining us this morning and for chatting all things art again. Wishing the contestants, the artists all the best. And we're obviously looking forward to that announcement, the People's Choice, the 50,000 Rand prize winner as well, and more conversations that obviously are going to be sparking what's happening in our society, healing us again, dreams this time around coming to the fore. So with 31 years into democracy, let's see what the hopes and dreams remain for the rest of the country and the continent at large.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you, Happy, this morning, visual arts creator Happy Xaba, chatting to us about art that, of course, dreams and drives change. uMsizi NoPende exhibition, as mentioned, it's happening at the Springs Art Gallery. It's running until the end of May, so you do not want to miss this.